real shitty job working at my college or whatever. Came home from work, stressed the fuck out, you know, tired, just want to go to sleep. And I get this phone call. Now, for those of you who don't know, my friends are clowns, straight fucking clown shoes. They're crazy. And so I answer the phone, and I hear this thick accent on the other line, and it's Nujabes. Now, at the time, this is before everybody was hip. So like, I didn't know who he was, and I know my friends are clowns, so I thought it was one of my friends being a dickhead. So I almost hung up the phone on Nujabes. He's like, hello, this is my Nujabes imitation. I'm not trying to offend anybody. This is really how he sounds. Okay? Hello, may I speak to Substantial? Hey man, stop playing, man. Stop playing. I'm tired, man. No, please. I am a big fan of your music, and I would love to send you some beats. And I'm like, you know, eyebrow raised. Yeah. So I know it's not my boys playing at this point. Long story short, he offers me a contract with him. I go out there, we record 25 songs in a month, right? Like living in the studio and shit. So you guys only really, like, we've actually recorded roughly like close to 40 songs, right? So when you think about how many of those songs you actually heard, and then think about how much unreleased shit there is that I have with him, it's a lot. And so what I also want y'all to understand, right? Because, you know, I have moments where fans reach out and they say things like, yo, y'all really want to hear more like shit with you and Nujabes. And I respect that and I get it. But you gotta also understand that a lot of those songs were songs we decided weren't good enough to put out. You know what I mean? And so my brother isn't here now for me to have that conversation with him and decide to do it. So the best thing I can do to honor his memory is to stick with the decision we made before he passed, as opposed to just giving you guys what I know a lot of y'all want. And so, and understand something, considering that I've recognized too that I put out my records and shit, like, you know, a couple hundred of y'all buy it, sometimes maybe 1,000, right? I'm very realistic about this shit. I know what's gonna happen before I even put it out most times. And I also know that if I released all that shit, I could do like tens of thousands of dollars in a fucking day, easily. You know what I mean? So just understand the sacrifice that the people who really care about his legacy, understand those sacrifices that a lot of us are making. You know what I mean? I could do tribute shows like every fucking weekend where I live if I wanted to, and people would show up all the time, but I choose not to because I don't want to exploit my man's name. You know what I mean? So, you know, and that's not a shot to anyone. That's just, I just need you to know my truth. You know what I mean? And where I'm coming from with it. Now on that note, we gonna honor my man and do some of these joints.